All right, Shalom Israel. Once again, it's your brother Kalab out here on the highways and byways, prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom, spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, which is known in the scriptures as Babylon the Great. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is bringing this place down clearly. We got, Adwan Ratazah. It'll be an edifying lesson, but before I get started, I want to give all honor and glory to my power, which is Yahweh, God, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakadash. Hey, and we're in the time of judgment. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the creator of the world, is bringing this place down. He's bringing Esau, Edom down, the so-called white man, along with America and all the other nations that play in league with this system, which has the Israelite man oppressed. There's so much going on right now in the world. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is plaguing America, and it's a beautiful sight to behold. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is bringing this place down to his knees. And what is he doing? Who is he doing it for? He's doing it for the children of Israel. So-called Hispanics, Native Americans, African Americans that are oppressed by the so-called white man, the devil, according to the scriptures. You didn't know that? Well, who's trying to inoculate the world? Who's trying to set you up into a dystopian world? Who's trying to bring you into a new world order? Who's doing that? Who's locking down the world? Come on, man. It's plain to see who the devil is. It's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And according to the scriptures, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is getting ready to destroy and abase the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, which is our people as well, because they play in league with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. But Esau, Edom's destiny is to be thrown in chains, to go to under slavery, and to be cast out of the world. And his seed will be no longer in remembrance, because he is a harbinger of death. He's the vile scum of the earth, a cancer to the earth. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai on our behalf is standing up for the men of the Lord and bringing this place down, this beloved place that you call America, down to the ground. Adwan Ratazah, this will continue, and it'll be a beautiful sight to behold. All right. So I'm going to just bring out the scriptures through the Spirit, speaking the Spirit. Adwan Ratazah will be an edifying lesson. Hey, and double honors to Apostle Great Millstone, toss this truth and who rule well. A double side takes you to the hopeful leg, pushing his work and truth and sincerity. I say shalom. Yes, sir. Let me just go with what I got, and then we'll see. All right, perfect. We'll start with that. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. Hey, we've been waiting a long time for this day, for these days to come, where Yahweh Shem Yahushai stand up on our behalf and bring down this wicked Babylonian empire, which is a place of our captivity. Hispanics, Native Americans, African Americans, you are oppressed, you are abased, and thanks to who? So-called white man. You Meravintis, you Rothschilds. You wicked banking elite, y'all gonna go down. The white man's about to get thrown out of power, and the Israelite man, Hispanic, Native American, African American man, is about to go into utter rulership. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is abasing this place, and we've been waiting for a long time. But the scripture, one more time, Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it wait for it, though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. It will not be long before Yahweh Shem Yahushai brings this place to the ground and destroys it with utter nuclear fire. Okay. Second Ezra chapter 4 and 37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doeth not move them, nor store them up, until that said measure be fulfilled. And that's these times that we're in. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. You got transgenderism. Homosexuality is at an all-time high. Adultery is at an all-time high. You can switch your rod out. You can replace it with this part, that part. You can be triple. You can do whatever the freak you want. And thanks to who? Thanks to whose science? Thanks to the progenitor of evil, the son of perdition, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai is getting ready to destroy and abase these fucking Edomites on our behalf, the so-called Hispanic and Native American and African American, which is a true biblical Israelite. Y'all in confusion? Y'all don't know what this is? It don't matter if you don't know what it is. Yahweh Shem Yahshai don't care what you think. All that matters is what's written in this book. And if you, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native Americans, can't go back to Yahweh Shem Yahshai and recognize your offense, you're going to be destroyed, you and your children. What you looking at, bro? America's about to be destroyed. It's a beautiful sight to behold. You got the so-called white man trying to lead you into a dystopian world, the New World Order, a cashless society, which they're going to end up rolling out the MLTV. Let me get that for you. Yes, sir. We're the prophets. We're the true rulers of the world and the prophets. I don't want to reconcile to the spirit. I'll get that in a bit. Hey, you can rev all your engine all you want. Yahweh Shem Yahshai still going to destroy you. He's still going to abase you white devils. Huh? Oh, I'm looking. I'm just going to stare at him. Guess what? We're going to take in women. And she's going to be our concubines. Yes, sir. We're going to have a lot of fun with the white woman. Oh, yeah, we are, boy. Yes, sir. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to give us all things. You know, it's all the spirit, but I'm going to continue my lesson, and then I can go into a portion where I just bring out scriptures, you know. Hey, because these white women, hey, they're ready for Jake, man. They're ready to get in. Hey, they're ready to serve us. They're ready to serve the Hispanic and Native American man. They recognize that power. Job chapter 5 and 12. And see, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, you see all this wickedness that Esau Edom is expounding upon the earth. These unrighteous decrees. You got the Netherlands shut down. It's been shut down for like a damn year. They're protesting. And guess what? Now the police out there, it used to be the so-called black man, Hispanic man getting beat up on the street. Now it's these white devils getting beat up and they're letting loose dogs on you. Why? Because some people are speaking out against these restrictions. But these devils ain't going to stop. This is an agenda. It's an agenda to roll out the New World Order. Thanks to who? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, and the upper echelon, the elite, the Chaldean. And according to the scripture, Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to crack these clouds open and destroy these Edomites and take them out of power. Job chapter 5, verse 12. And he's talking about the so-called white man. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands can outperform their enterprise. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is not going to let these devils fulfill the New World Order. Job 20 and 23. And they're going to only get so far. Yes, you're going to have a lot of our reprobate people and these Edomites and all these other nations because they walk in league with them and they support this New World Order. They're in favor for it. They're herded into this. Their sheep's ready for the slaughter. Job chapter 20 and 23. When he is about, and this is talking about the so-called white man and the Illuminati. It says Job chapter 20 and 23 says, when he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he's eating. Yeah, you damn wicked elite. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to get you. You fucking, all you wicked tyrants of the world. Yeah. It's time to pay. It's time to pay. Retribution is coming to the earth. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is going to exalt his people, the Israelites, so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, and African Americans. We going to rule the world. Yahweh Shem Yahshai is done with these crackers. How you like that? Coming in that fire. Isaiah chapter 46 and 10. And see, this Yahweh has decreed this from the beginning that Babylon be destroyed and this goes back to the story of Esau and Jacob. Esau will be thrown out of power and Jacob be exalted. So-called Hispanics, Native Americans, African Americans, we're going to be the true rulers. The tables are turning. We're in a paradigm shift. That's why Yahweh Shem Yahshai is causing all these tempests, all these plagues, all this tumult, all these insurrections, all these world events to bring down the so-called white man, push his ass out of rulership and replace his people on top. And that's called the kingdom of heaven. When we're going to have our foot on our oppressor's neck, and we're going to dash the children of Edom upon the stone. How do you like that? You didn't think this Bible, y'all white people thought you were gonna ride off into the sunset and have the Israelite man oppressed forever and ever and ever? No, sir. No, siree. Because this has been decreed from the beginning to the end. Isaiah chapter 46 and 10. Declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient of times, the things that are not yet done. Saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Hey, what's the Most High's pleasure? What's the Most High's pleasure? It's to fucking enslave you crackers. Guess what? And to exalt the nation of Israel, the Hispanics, Native Americans, and African Americans. We're gonna roll over these white people. We're gonna put a fucking foot on your neck forever and ever and ever. And guess what? You're gonna pay for your crimes. You shall tell slavery, your American genocide upon the world. And guess what? We're gonna dash your children upon the stone, according to the scriptures. Isaiah chapter 46 and 10. Hey, they look at me like this. Hey, beautiful, Yapa. Isaiah chapter 46 and 10, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient of times, the things that are not yet done, and saying, the counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. We're gonna have these Edomites in slavery and bondage, just like how you played it. Well, guess what? Retribution, righteous recompense is coming back to the earth. Beautiful. We won. It's written. It's been written. Hosea chapter 6 and 5. And Yahweh Shem Yeshua, how do we know Yahweh Shem has ordained this? It's the foundation of earth to rebuke and to testify against the damn practice. For all your crimes against humanity, all your oppression you should not put against the nation of Israel, your false Christianity, your false worship of God, and guess what? Y'all about to get abased and thrown in chains. Why? Because you're Esau Edom, the son of the devil. Hosea chapter 6 and 5. Therefore have I healed them by the prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as a light that goeth forth. Hey, the judgments as a light. Yahweh Shem Yeshua is going to destroy the so-called white man and abase him. How do you like that? How do you like that for righteous indignation? For all the crimes against humanity. Goddamn devils. That's right, you should be ashamed and embarrassed. Hey, this word is accomplishing what it's meant to do. Okay? Revelation chapter 11 and 14. Oh, Salakia, wrong one. Hey, these people are going to be confounded. Why? Why are you going to be confounded? Well, you want to go take your children. You take that juice, right? The serpent's venom. Hey, but when they don't wake up, or when when you guys fall and perish, you're going to be confounded. Why? Because you trusted in Egypt. You trusted in America. You trusted in these fucking white devils. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh, which is synonymous for America or Egypt, by your shame and your trust and your shadow of Egypt shall be your confusion. Y'all be about to be confused. Y'all about to be confused. Y'all about to be confused. Why? Because it's going to be off with your fucking heads. Damn devils. Off with their heads. Job chapter 5 and 12. And this is, Yahweh Shem Yeshua is going to do this for the men of the Lord. Job 5 and 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. I believe I got that through the Spirit, but nonetheless, we're going to just keep rolling. So, and that's why I said you got the people in the Netherlands, they're rising up. And you're going to have that insurrection all across Babylon the Great. Shut up, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Hey. Psalms 10 and 5. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above, out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffs. Oh, that's talking about Esau. Hey, this damn devil. He likes to pick fights to everybody, but everybody's tired of the so-called white man. Oh, the nations are tired. That's what there's going to be. I should have got that. Well, I'll just to talk about it. We're about to have World War III too. That's another thing that's coming into the gumbo. Another thing that's coming along with the Omnicom, along with the sedition of man, along with the inflation everywhere. You're gonna be paying $1,000 for a fucking grocery soon, for a cart of groceries. Why? Because the white man's in rulership. He's a devil. That's why. Yahweh Shem Shai's getting there. We'll slide his ass out. What are you marveling at? What I'm telling you is Yahweh Shem Shai is going to come and deliver righteous indignation upon the so-called white man for his crimes against the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American. It's a beautiful sight to behold. And you should be scared. You should be really scared right now. Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be off with their heads. Okay? Off with their heads. That's my new slogan. Off with their heads. You Rothschild, you Merovingians, you DuPonts, you World Banking elite, you damn Edomites, you damn crackers, you devils. Off with your heads. Yahweh Shem Shai is going to come render righteous indignation for all the crimes and atrocities against the so-called Hispanic, Native American, African American man. Why? Because these are the apple of the Most High's eye. These are the Most High's people, God's chosen people, the Israelites. Fucking devils. Yeah, keep laughing, bitch. It's gonna be funny when we have our feet on your necks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You ain't gonna be laughing then. You're gonna be licking the dust off our feet. Yes, sir. Keep playing games. Keep playing games, Esau. Come with all your enchantments. Come with all your witchcraft. Come with all your sorcery. It's still gonna happen. Set up your new world order. Push all your wicked decrees. Throw out your legislation, your mandate. Roll it all out. It don't matter. Y'all about you guys gonna destroy this damn devil. How you like those apples? I got a little song for y'all. A little song from the Lord. You damn devils. Edomites, upper echelon. Psalms 37:1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in Yahweh and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and I shall give thee the desires of the heart. What are our desires? Is to have our enemies under our foot. That's our desire. You know, that's the time we're coming into. Matthew chapter 24:22. And that's why Yahweh Shem Shai is doing all these great works to the world, to the heathen, to the white man, to these Moabites, these Amalekites, to the Elamites. He's bringing nothing but terrors. Yahweh Shem Shai is the power to be feared. He's the Lord of terrors. And Yahweh Shem Shai is going to continue to plague these heathens, right? Right? Because he has favor to a certain particular people. And these are the time. This is that set time. These are the time of the Gentiles have been fulfilled. There's a certain expiration date. There's a certain expiration date for these damn Edomites. She's a so-called white man. Hey, Psalms 24:22. Y'all didn't know? Woo! Hey, Psalms chapter 24:22. It says, "And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." Yeah, so Yahweh Shem Shai is going to bring this impending doom and destruction upon the earth for the elect's sake. Who's the elect? Moreover, it's the elect within the nation of Israel, which is the Hispanics, Native Americans, African Americans, which is going to be the new governing body of the world. I like that. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to render judgment upon the heathen. And guess who the heathen are? So-called white people. Damn Edomites. And we're going to have you in derision. We're going to have you under subjection, and you're going to be in slavery. It's called righteous recompense. Whoso leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity, according to the scriptures, right? According to the scriptures, I'll say that again.
How I can get to this place?
Asokia is that way, brother.
Which way?
That way, brother. Straight down.
What is
It's this next street, bro.
This way?
Yeah. Just go down to the street, bro. You'll see it.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Isaiah chapter 10. This is what this damn devil does. All he does is unrighteousness upon the earth. He's a vile being. All he does is destroy, pollute, and just defile everything he touches. He's a cancer to the world. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and write grievousness which they have prescribed. Hey, what are they prescribing you? What's this white man prescribing you? He's trying to get you to take a venom, right? Not only one, he wants you to take 6. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, bro. Get the fuck out. Shut the fuck up. I don't need to hear your shit. What? Bro, shut the fuck up. How about that? I don't need to. Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Your mom's tweaked out, bitch. Fuck you, bro. Isaiah chapter 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree righteous decrees and that right grievousness which have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and they rob the fallen. That's this devil. He's just unrighteous, continuously oppressing. He rules with the sword. But that's why we have our power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, that's going to set things in order. He's going to deliver righteous recompense on the evildoers of this world. Who are the evildoers of this world? The so-called white man, along with all the other heathen nations that play along with this, the co-sign, and along with the 2/3 of our people that co-sign on his behalf. But you're accomplice. You're an accomplice to the crimes of Esau, Edom. If you're not standing in boldness, speaking against these evils upon the world, you're evil. You're evil if you're not. Hey, what's the new world? Silence is violence, right? You're not speaking up against the so-called white man and his unrighteous decrees. Makes you a conspirator of crimes against humanity. And guess what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua has a problem with that. A problem so severe that he's going to kill your ass. How about that? And I'll bring... you got all... and right now, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is plaguing this place to show his power, to show that we're right, to show his intentions, his thoughts. So you think it's just a coincidence that all these slave states are being hit with, just these wild tempests and hellfire and storm? You think that's just a coincidence? No. It's Yahweh Shem Yahushua stretching out his hands on our behalf and rendering righteous recompense upon our enemies. Who's our enemy? The so-called white man, the devil, Esau, Edom. That's who the damn fucking enemy is. And guess what? We know it. And that's what we would be given that in the latter times, to expose this devil, right? And is he the one trying to drive you into a new world order? Is he the one trying to fucking put venom in you? Why is he doing that? Because he knows that his time is short. Let me get that for you. He knows that he has but a short time, because the Israelites, see, these damn devils, these upper echelon elite, they know the truth.
Is American democracy in danger? I don't want to believe it, but the threat seems real. You can't just look away. So join me.
Satan is playing with me. Don't worry, guys. Satan will go away right now when I delete his ass. All right, cool. So they're rolling out this new world order because they know that they have a short time. Because he knoweth that he has a short time. That's why this is happening. Revelation chapter 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell therein. Ye heavens represents the Israelite, the elect of Israel, which is you Hispanics, Native Americans, African Americans. That's synonymous. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down. Who's the devil? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have a short time. That's why he's trying to roll out as a feeble attempt, an act of desperation, to roll out a new world order, because he knows his destiny is to be thrown out of power, to be abased, and to go into slavery. And guess what's going to happen? He's going to be thrown out of the world. His seed will have no remembrance. He's a vile being that's going to be that's no good for the earth. Look at what he's done to the earth. Look at what he's done to the earth. And since 1776, You got half the freaking rainforest. You know, my phone fell. You know, he just been plaguing the world at an astonishing rate. So much, if he was to maintain his rulership, he would destroy himself. That's how fucking deranged the white man is. He would literally destroy himself because he's the son of perdition. He's evil. He's a physical embodiment of sin and Satan. And guess what? Yahweh is gonna fucking cast his ass out of the world along with his seed. Guess what? His women, so-called white women, is gonna be our property. We're gonna do what we show please with you white women. And you know what? You're gonna love it. You guys already love it anyways. Goddamn BBC cum slut. Right? You love it already. I'm gonna get it for you fucking damn wicked elite. One more time. Revelation chapter 12 and 12 says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right? So Yahweh Shem Yahshai is amplifying these plagues upon Babylon the Great, right? Spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah. It's beautiful that you goddamn crackers and Colorado are burning up. That's beautiful, right? Not to mention on the I-95 over there, but y'all motherfuckers are freezing to death, right? What other things has he done? He done canceled 3,000 flights yesterday, right? This place is out of there, bro. And you know what? Yahweh is getting ready to exalt his people. This is called righteous indignation. It's about you're looking upon the next righteous rulers of the earth, which is the so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, African Americans. Guess what, Edomites? We're gonna have you and your children. We're gonna have our foot upon your neck, and we're gonna do what our soul desired. Whatever. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Hey. Anyways, so we're gonna do what our soul desires, you know, just like you did to us, right? Just like you put us in slavery, just like how you raped, robbed, and pillaged our land, right? Stole everything, took our customs and traditions, and put your face up on it, right? That's what you do, right? Why do you do that? Because you're the wicked. Luke and Yahweh Shem Yahshai is plaguing the earth. Luke chapter 21 and 25, it says, and there shall be signs in the sun, and in the moon, and in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. Men's hearts failing them for fear. Hey, this is already happening. And looking after those things which are come on the earth. For the power of heaven shall be shaken, and then shall they see the Son of Man, which is Yahweh Shai, coming in a cloud, which is a chariot with power and great glory. That's why you're going to tremble. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads. Your redemption draweth nigh. Who's that talking to? Your redemption, right? What do these white people need deliverance from? Their fucking golf courts? What do they need deliverance from? Their fucking white privilege? What do they need deliverance from? This is talking to you so-called African Americans, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Israelites, which are going to once again rule in the kingdom of heaven, and we're going to have our oppressor in bondage with our foot upon their neck. How you like that, Frep? And you reprobates that don't know shit that's going on, you're gonna fall along right with the enemy. You know? I'm gonna just grab it again. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with power and great glory. And when they see these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for redemption draweth nigh. You know what I mean? So we're looking up. We're continually looking, because what does it say? The end shall come as a thief in the night. Let me grab that one. So these people ain't ready. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and 1, and you know that I just grab it, but because you can see, if you have a spiritual mind, you can see the end game. You can see what Yahweh Shem Yahshai is doing. First Thessalonians chapter 5 and 1 says, but of the times and of the season, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a womb with child, and they shall not escape. And what's this devil offering you? peace and safety. How's he doing that? Well, he's telling you, hey, just take my venom, you know, and you'll go back to normal, you know. But that's not the case. Yahweh Shem has new plans. His new plans is to set up his people, you know. Right? Let me see what else I got. And I'm gonna grab one more scripture to the Spirit, and then show you I'll read you a few articles. I don't want to that'll be my sacrifice for the day. I don't want to all, you know, continue in the Spirit, you know, do more works. I don't want to as the Spirit allows, you know. Okay, so let's go with because that's the beautiful. That's Yahweh Shem speaking on our behalf. Let's see if this. I know it's in Isaiah. Beautiful. Isaiah chapter 29 and 6, it says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flames of devouring fire. Hey, guess what? Esau, Yahweh Shem Yahshai, so-called black man, our Lord and Savior Hamashiach Yahushua, is going to come render righteous indignation upon you white devils. Isaiah chapter 29 and 6 says, thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and great noise, with storm and tempest and flame of devouring fire. That's a beautiful sight that you guys crackers constantly, continuously just getting plagued, you know, here upon Babylon the Great. So, you know, with that, that's it. That concludes my sacrifice. But I'm gonna grab I'm gonna just read you. And there's a scripture that says, he that desires to go into the city shall not be able to. And this is from New York Times. Airlines canceled more than 3,000 flights on Monday, a busy holiday day travel, you know. So you see Babylon the Great is just being continuously just plagued, you know. And he's plaguing these people as well. This is from CNN. Washington, D.C. sees record-setting snow as storm systems move across the east. He's plaguing these devils. The nation's capital and surrounding regions received record-breaking snow Monday as a storm system works in its way across the eastern U.S. Federal government in Washington, D.C. was closed Monday, and weather-related disruptions. Hey, Yahweh Shem is closing up these damn devils, you know? Closing it all up for them. And I got probably one more article here. And this is what I was talking about. And this morning, I believe it was this morning, I guess I caught wind of this one. That's in regards to the I-95 in Virginia. Motorists have been stranded on a beautiful, and most of these people that are out there being afflicted are these damn Edomites. Motorists have been stranded on a major interstate in Virginia since last night. Didn't these devils commit all kinds of crimes, you know, to the Native Americans, African Americans? Yeah, and it's beautiful that you devils now get a righteous, now Yahweh Shem Yahshai is paying you back. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed, and you should go jump off a fucking bridge. Yes, sir, because that's actually better. That's actually better for what's coming to you. You and your children. Why? Because you're a devil. You're a cancer, a vermin to the world. You done made this world a fucking disaster. Yes, sir. Yahweh Shem is going to come deliver righteous indignation upon the house of Edom. Damn Edomites, these red devils. Yes, sir. Beautiful. Numerous vehicles still stranded Tuesday afternoon on Interstate 95, Eastern Virginia. Some since Monday because they severe. Hey, hopefully you fucking turn into a goddamn popsicle, you goddamn devils. Hey, with you know, Yapa, Tuwari Abashim Yashai for standing up on our behalf, the nation of Israel, and delivering righteous recompense upon our enemies. You goddamn Esau, Edom, the damn devil, along with you heathen, and the 2/3 of our people. Hey, so with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakadash. Double honors to Apostle Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and who ruled well. A double citation of the hopeful elect, pushing this truth and sincerity. I say shalom.